Now, let's divide the label into 3 sections: the bottom, middle, and top. First, let's look at the bottom section and work our way up. What you need to know is all percentages on the label are based on a 2,000 calorie diet, which is the average American's daily diet. You'll see this on almost all labels, and now that you know what it means, you don't have to read it every time. Now, for the middle part of the label. Below the heavy line, you'll see the vitamins and minerals that are in the food: vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and iron. These are the nutrients you want to be sure to get enough of. Basically, vitamin A is for eyesight. Vitamin C helps cuts and bruises heal. Calcium gives you strong bones, and iron helps you have healthy blood. Notice there are numbers that go with these nutrients, but don't let them scare you. All you need to remember is the magic number 10. If a food has 10% or more of a vitamin or mineral, it has nutritional value and would be a good source. So let's go through a quick example using our simple system with this fat-free yogurt. Start with a closed fist, and it's important to remember you will raise fingers in this section. If there's 10% or more of vitamin A, raise one finger. If there's 10% or more of vitamin C, raise one finger. If there's 10% or more of calcium, raise one finger. If there's 10% or more of iron, raise one finger. So far, you should have 2 fingers standing. Protein is also in the middle of the label. You need it to build strong muscles. Protein can be found in most milk products, meats, nuts, and beans. If a food has 10% or more protein, raise another finger. You'll notice not all labels show a percentage for protein. Instead, the label will show grams. If the number is 5 grams or more, put up a finger. Next, let's move up the label to dietary fiber. We're skipping the sugar section and leaving them out. That's because the nutrition facts label does not separate other sugars like table sugar or honey from natural occurring sugars such as the sugars in fruit and milk. You should consider the dietary fiber in food because it's needed for bowel regularity and can help prevent heart disease and certain kinds of cancer. So, if a food has 10% or more fiber, raise one finger. Just to recap what we've learned in the middle of the label. Remember, this section is full of important vitamins and minerals your body needs to be healthy. When you read the middle of the label, start with a closed fist and raise fingers for 10% or more of each vitamin and mineral, 5 grams or more of protein, and 10% or more dietary fiber. Now let's move up to the top of the label. This part includes calories and nutrients we need to limit, like fat, sodium, and cholesterol. Eating too much of these can lead to serious health problems like cancer, heart disease, or high blood pressure. Choose one nutrition fact to watch, either total fat or calories. If you're considering the amount of fat in your diet, you'll want to look for foods that have 10% or less total fat. So, using the system, put down one finger if the label shows the food has more than 10% of total fat. You put down a finger because you want to limit fat. Our yogurt example shows 0% under total fat, so you don't need to put a finger down. If you've chosen to count calories, you'll see there is not a percentage. Instead, the number to look for is 200. When a food has 200 or more calories, you will put a finger down. Because remember, you're limiting calories. Again, in our example, there are 100 calories, so you will not put a finger down. Everybody needs calories to keep their bodies running. But remember, based on this system, you only need to look at total fat or calories. Choose one. So, how many fingers do you have left standing now that we've read the middle and top portions of the label? If you have any fingers left standing, that means it's a nutritious food. For the yogurt, you should have 3 fingers still up. That means this fat-free yogurt is a nutritious food.